everybody, how you doing? It's I'm Billy, the Crafty Floridian, and I got a lot of stuff we need to go over tonight. I'm sorry I'm and I'm a little late for the parade. I did have. Okay, here we go. I make little notes, and I got to find my little notes so I can discuss stuff with you. First thing I want to say is that no one, the last person, didn't claim Nene the monster, Nene monster. So, and it doesn't cost anything. It's free. It's a gift from me to you. And so I had picked a backup that same night, and the backup is Brenda Lee 381. So Brenda Lee, if you would send me an email, my email information is always in the description. If you send me your information, and I will put this in the mail to you. This is Nene. It was named after Nancy. She's got yarn too. So I'll put that up there. That takes care of that business. Alrighty. Now, I've been trying to make some bags. I'm going to have, just to let you know, I'm going to have Christmas in July. July's not here yet, but it'll probably be close to the middle of July, because I still have some things that I want to get made for you guys to see if you like them and if you want them. So I thought I'd do a Christmas in July, and I'm making some of the bags that the fabric that Mary sent me. What is that? Oh, it's yarn and strings are everywhere around this house. I get tired of it. And I got a new moo. Yes, I saw this was on sale for $20. Well, it was $19.99, $20, and it had my size, and so I got it. So, and it was the last one. I would have gotten more, but this was the only color that they were trying to get rid of. So anyway, so first of all, let's get into. I've made some now, you guys. I need some squares. Come on. I am pretty much caught up. I don't have enough to make another blanket. And someone asked how many have I made so far. I would guess, oh boy, maybe 24. 12 and 12 is 24, right? That makes 2 dozen. That's 12 and a dozen. Oh hell, it's about 24, maybe more. So I've got 2 huge bags full, and now I'm starting my second bag. But let me show you the ones before I get into the other stuff. Well, let me, first of all, what I'm doing is I'm asking people to send me squares, 6 inches squares, to put together blankets for Boggy Creek Camp. Now, Boggy Creek Camp is located in Eustis, Florida, and we were there in February, and we delivered 1,060 or something like that, a little over 1,000 blankets. The year before, we had done like 600 and something, or 670, I think it was. So we almost doubled from the previous year, and I had the honor of being there this year, and it was very moving for me to see this actual place that we're making these blankets for, and to see the cabins that these kids come to. Now, this camp is free. It was first started by Paul Newman and Arnold. I can't say it. Nancy says it better than me. I can't say his last name. But anyway, they started it years ago, 1996 or 98, something like that. So anyway, so these blankets, they're 35 to 40 and 40 to 50, something like that size. And so my squares are to represent 3 holidays, which is Christmas, Halloween, and St. Patrick's Day. And I was really surprised how many St. Patrick's Days, because that's one of my favorite. That is my favorite holiday. I think it's because every year I always had such a good time, and I have some wonderful friends that we got together every St. Patrick's Day. Um, so anyway, St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, and Christmas, and the squares should represent the colors of those holidays. So anyway, in the camp, these blankets are put on the foot of their bed. It spreads out on the foot of their bed, and they get to take them home. And these children, each week of camp caters to a certain disease, like cancer or brain injuries or different diseases, and all the kids have the same, so they have camaraderie with other kids. And they also have like a parents weekend where the parents and the children of the child, they all come, and one of the I asked them if they needed volunteers. She says, yeah. And I said, well, what in what respect? And she said, we need rockers. I said, oh, I'd make a good rocker. Someone to sit on have this big porch with these beautiful rockers on it, and just sit there and talk to the parents, and talk to the children, just to be there for if anybody needs somebody to talk to. And I said, I would love to do that, but driving that far for me was very difficult. But if somebody drove me, I would do it, or drive me. I don't know, it was past tense for us. If someone was to drive me there, it would be different. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing. I'm collecting these squares. You can send as many as you want, but I just want them to represent. I want them 6 inches and to represent those 3 holidays. Um, um, and I'll show you some of the things that I've gotten that I've been using already. I know I probably shouldn't have done that, but I was trying to get a couple final blankets made, and so I had to kind of steal from some of the mail that I got last week and this week. So first of all, let me show you the blankets. Now, this blanket, of course, is Halloween, and you might recognize this from last week. And then see these decals here? Well, I got a whole bag of them. This wonderful lady, and let me send me a little note. Let me just tell you what her name is. Beautiful penmanship. Bev from Oklahoma, Worcester, Ohio. Worcester, Ohio. That's where Jeremy's from, isn't it? Or he had a business there, Jeremy of What the Hales. And so anyway, she made candy corn, and she made little pumpkins, and she made little hearts, candy hearts, and let's see what else. And she made these little ghosts. Now you'll see them on this blanket. I put a whole bunch of ghosts on there. And she even sent me a little bag of the yarn to sew them on with. And it was so sweet. And I had enjoyed this so much. I really did. It kind of brightens up the blanket, and I just really enjoyed. Thank you so much, Kay. This was just so nice. I still got them in the bag. I've used some of them, as you will see here. I used the candy corn. Okay, I put that was one of the ones she sent. The candy, and there's the ghost. And this one was sent this week, and I put that on there. I needed a couple more to fill this up, and then I got a ghost under the. Look at that one. I put ghosts on those too. And then there's one with a pineapple. and the spider webs. Now these right here are ones that I received, I bet you 4 or 5 years ago. And when I saw the spider webs, and it's in black, I don't like black that much, but I said, oops, I am pulling those out and I'm putting them with that. And I just love it. I just love them. And then there's the orange spider webs background, and then the purple. So I tried to match up the purple. But that was so much fun to put, and I just did. I did 2 rows of double crochet, and then I did the little orange just to give it a pop. Got to give it a pop. So yeah, so this is a nice weight and everything. I'll be honest with you. When I finished this, I was really tired. I was in my chair, so I put the blanket on my legs and fell asleep. And it was perfect. It just wraps around you, just perfect for me. But can you imagine this will cover a little kid? Oh yeah, love it, love it, love it. The next one represents St. Patrick's Day, and I got some beautiful. Let's see, make sure I get it right. I got some beautiful. Now this is a lot wider. These were all 6 inches, so these really made the size blanket. You can see all the. Then we got into the goals. See? And this one I did, I think I did a half double crochet, and then I did a little chain link, little chain thing here. So yeah, this was fun to make too. And look at the beautiful 4-leaf clovers I got. Aren't they beautiful? Yes. And I used, this is, someone sent me this yarn, and it's a variegated light and dark, and it just made this pop, didn't it? And I put a little bit of orange around here to give it a little bit more. This is nice and soft too. So yeah, that's the second one. Now the third one is Christmas. Christmas. This is beautiful. You guys, I just love these squares. They came out so nice. Okay. Now we start, see there's the little gift. And I just enclosed them in connected them with red. There's the little gift in that one. And then there's Santa Claus's belt in that one. And here's the reindeer. And here's the gift, the little wreath. And then there's the Christmas tree with balls on it. Isn't that pretty? So you might recognize some of yours. And what I did around is I did a double crochet, and then I went and did I did a chain with 2 chains, and then I did a little thing like that. See? Yeah. So I did it with the red and the green. But I just thought this turned out really nice, and the sizing of it was great. And then I got one more. Well, this one I don't think it's, this is like the miscellaneous variegated squares that I got. So I just picked them up and just put them all together because it makes a blanket. So no special holiday, but you can see some of the colors in there. Oops. There we go. That's dark green right here. So there. So there's another one. And this one I just went and did a double crochet around the whole thing, and just because it was so busy I didn't want to put anything there. So that's 4 blankets I made. Woo! Now let me show you. You saw the little decal thing stuff. The other good thing. Now I have pulled out some of these. I pulled out a lot of them. This is from Sarah from Michigan. Mustard or something. Oh, I put that in there. Well, this is the Christmas. Let me see. Thank you for all the work you're doing for Boggy Creek, Sarah. And she sent me a postcard of Michigan, so I could display that up on my board somewhere. So she sent some green ones, and she sent these variegated green and red, white, and then this one. Now she sent me others, but I pulled them. I used them. And these 2 reds, and then this little black and orange one. So thank you, Sarah, very much. And if you saw, you might have seen your squares on some of these blankets, because I did. She sent me quite a few, and I put some of them right here. Then here's another one I pulled from. Sarah, thank you, Sarah. And this one is from Elizabeth. Here are a few squares to help you with the blankets. I hope you like them. I did. I do. I've already, one bag is empty. They're on the blanket. And then these are ones, hopefully, I might have enough to do another Christmas. And here's 3, good, solid reds. And then this one. So I've got all of these were Christmas except one. That's Christmas. And I have some other Christmas ones in there, so I might have enough to put a Christmas one. Might have. And then the last box I got today, and this is from Kathleen K. And Kay lives in Canada. I was so excited. I'm sorry that you had to pay so much money, though, for these. Oh, here's 2 of my ghosts. Put those right there. I got to keep those up. But she sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She sent 12 of white, and these will go in the Christmas ones. So Christmas, we'll have a white Christmas. So that will go with those. That's a, hey, I'm getting close. And I got some other Christmas in there. So I might be able to put a Christmas one together. Then, biggest thrill of all, she sent me a bunch of this yarn. Whoops, came out. For hair for my Damn It dolls. Look at that. Isn't that cute? They're so pretty. Oh, I got black and white. Got purple and orange and yellow. And then I've got little colors. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Lots of orange and yellow. Ooh, love it, love it. And then the purple, lavender. Oh my gosh. And then I've got some of this. Thank you so much. My gosh, Kay, I'm just so excited. Because I see me making more Damn It dolls in my future. And especially if I would like to put them in a market down here that's for, well, it's a creative market, artist market. And I'm thinking of putting my Damn It dolls in there. So I just love it for the funky hair and the bushy hair. I just love it. And I did make some Damn It dolls, and I'll show them to you using the hair that I got last week, because I used a lot of it. So that's what I've got. So I need some squares, guys. Come on, I need some squares. mercy. So exciting, isn't it? I'm just so excited that I'm able to do these blankets right now because it's hard for me to crochet a whole, it's just hard. So anyway, was that it? That goes in there. That goes in. That's it. That's it for that. Okay. In what I was going to tell you is that July, I want to have that Christmas in July sale, and it's going to be sort of like I'm going to come up. I'm going to measure everything and tell you what's what, and then I'm going to name a price, and then the first person that puts that price in the comments will go to them. I just want to get rid of some of the stuff that I've made. I'm trying to get some stuff cleaned out of here. So, oh, you can't see it. I have on my door. Let me see. Nope, it's got to go this way. Nope, that's not going to work either. Oh, well. That's not going to work, but I'll show you. But I have this, it's like a heavyweight sweater that you could wear like a jacket, and it's got pockets, and that's going to be one of the things that's going to be up for sale. So I thought I'd just give you a preview. Now let me show you. These are the babies I made this week, and this is Miss Kitty. See, that's a hair that I got. I love her hair, and it's little balls of yarn and kitty cats on it. Isn't that cute? So now these run $30. I haven't raised the price on them. I'm trying to keep the. Well, I found out that it's costing me about $3 to $4 to use PayPal. Then it costs me another about $5, $4 to $5 to mail them. So I figured, I'm going to keep the prices down as much as I can. So the $30. These dolls are 16 inches tall. I know one of the ladies got one, and she said, I didn't realize it was so tall, so big. They're 16 inches, and I'm sorry that I know that I've said it a couple times, but maybe I should repeat it each time. But they are 16 inches. So I have to get the big bags, 17 inches, whatever. So this is Miss Kitty, and this is Miss Turtle. These are turtles on her. Look at her. This is also I never had blue hair before. So she's got blue hair, and look at that. She's got a turtle in her hair. These are the ones that I got last week from Mary, and one of them was a turtle, and I just had to put it in her hair. So she's got a little ribbon back there, and she's cute. She is so cute. Okay. And then this is Miss Pumpkin. It's almost Halloweenish, and that's her hair is all. But that's Miss Pumpkin. So he's got pumpkins and bats and all kinds of stuff on her. And then we have, I'm calling her Miss Indian, I guess. But isn't she cute? Isn't she cute? So here she is, all duded up in her braids. And then here is Miss Tulip. And she's got a butterfly in her hair. But I used the green hair because, well, she grows in the grass, right? So this is Miss Tulip, and I thought, oh, she looks funky, so let's make her real funky. And then I made another Psycho Kitty. This is the Psycho Kitty, and this is the other side of her, and this is the front. And look at the face up there. It's the whole cat up there. Got her whole face up there. Isn't that cool? So that's Miss Kitty. So those are the ones I made this week. I do have some more cut, 3 or 4 more, maybe 3 or 4 more to do. And then I have, Miss Firefly. Miss Firefly is still available. I could redo her hair. Her hair doesn't do much for me. I might redo her hair, but I got this Firefly. Oh, and I found this one. I hadn't thought about that one. This is just, I don't know what I'd call her. Let's just call her Miss Know-It-All. Yeah, she looks like a know-it-all. So she's just a know-it-all. I'm going to put the little things on there. So those, you can buy them now, or they will wait till the sale. Okay. Then I went, I don't know if you saw, this is my granny square. This is 24/7 cotton that I had left over. So I made a granny square purse, and I put that. This is going to be up for sale also. And I lined it. I lined it here. And it just slips over. It has a button. So I got this all lined last week. I love this. And oh God, if you look, I mean, people are these movie stars and stuff on. I watch in there. I saw this one girl that had granny square shorts on, cute as a button. And then of course that granny square dress that God, I can't remember who had it on. Anyway, it was there, and they're carrying like granny square purses and bags, and it's unbelievable how. And there was a guy that was on a talk show, and he said that in between scenes and stuff, he crochets. And I went, great, that's cool. Then this one, oops, this one I put a lining in it. Yep. So I sewed a lining in that. That has, the buttons have little kitty cats on them. This is quite long, so you could do a crossbody if you want to. But if you see something you want now, that's fine. But if not, we'll wait till, I don't know if you remember this one. And that's the lining. Has green on this side and purple on that side. And this is some yarn or whatever that was sent to me by Mary, and it's nice and sturdy. I really enjoy it. It was hard to work with, but I got it made, and I made the 8 squares, and then I stopped and I said that's it. But anyway, I enjoyed that one. And then this is my hobo bag, and I have a new thing to attach on here. And then I lined it with this green color, the darker color. But this is Crossbetter bag, hobo bag. I saw somebody with a bag like this, a movie star. I can't remember who it was, TV star, somebody. So this, but I have to come up with prices. And then, if you see this right here on the chair, that is I think it's the Sophie blanket. Well, I didn't finish it, so this week it's round. And so what I did was put extra rows of solid color around it, and then I did a picot, little picots on the, and another one I was doing before I took a nap. I got sleepy in another one, so I just take and just curves right around your body. I thought, now this is really nice. But I am going to sell it. I am. I don't need a blanket. I don't use. I have some lightweight blankets that were made for me. So I thought now I made that. That was a challenge, and now I'm going to put it up for sale. So, and you're probably saying, well, Billie, what are you doing? Well, I need to. My supplies for my crafts and stuff have drent, has driddle. What's that word? I'm saying it in my brain, but I can't get it out to you. But it's become very low, very very low. So I need stuff to help with my sewing and interfacing. I need stuff to stuff my dolls with. So I thought the best thing to do is go ahead and make me some space um, and if people are interested in buying it, that would be great. If not, then whatever people don't buy, then I'll put it into that. Um, Talk to the gentleman. I haven't responded back to him yet, but he did ask me, what kind of things that I would want to put in there. But I go the 20, which is Thursday. I go to my cardiologist because I'm having a test done on my legs because she thinks I could have leaking arteries because my legs turn so red and burn and it's just one of those things when you get old. So anyway, so I want to get that out of the way, and then I'll talk to her. I'll go by there because it's right next to her office. So so I'm making. Oh, let me show you. I forgot to show you. Where did I put them? I made some bags. Whoops, that are on the floor. Excuse me. I'll show you. All right, this bag I made. I didn't put interfacing in it because I didn't have it, but I ordered some. And this is for a friend of mine, Jan, who lives in Alaska, and she wanted one with bears. So I made this for her. So and it's got a little magnetic, uh, magnetic snap there. So I'm going to get this off to her, but I just wanted to show you. And then I made this one, and it's lined with a pocket right here. I got that one tight enough. I found that if I make the pockets too big, they have a tendency to not be as tight, so I've got to be careful on that. But this is a nice size. This is a nice size. So I made this. This is out of that fabric, and I still have more fabric. And then I made a real big one for blankets. Blankets or sweaters or big projects. And I did put a big pocket there. So you could put, it's enough that you could fold it up and put your, fold it in half and put your pattern in it. So I did that in orange, and that's some of the stuff that was sent to me by Mary. So yeah, so I got these. I made another one of this one, a little about the same size. But you know what? I decided to keep it for myself. I don't have one. So I'm going to see. Some people like them light. Some people like interface. Some people don't. I don't know. I'll make one with interface and see, but because this fabric is not lightweight. It's like a deck fabric. So I did make those. Those will be up for sale also. And so as you can see, I got a pile of stuff here. I've got a couple sweaters here, and then I have a couple things in here for gifts. But I'm trying to get rid of that Nini. Until I get rid of the Nini, I won't have any room for other gifts. So anyway, maybe I'll give them away at the Christmas in July sale. But I hope to have more bags. I've got the one that I've got it right here, getting ready to put it together. This is one of the ones that Mary sent me, and I'm getting ready. I got it all ready, and I'm getting ready. I put some of this batting stuff on there so that it'll make it nice. So she's all ironed and ready to rock and roll. But I wanted to make one of the I have I think 3 or 4 that she sent. So I'd like to get all of those made for you, and we'll go from there. So let me take a little swing of my Arizona tea. Okay. So I wanted to remind you that I believe in August, which is another month away, um, Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too will be collecting blankets, and they will have a live um, whenever they have enough blankets. I told her she'd have to have one live just for me because I got a lot of blankets, and I might have a lot more in another month or two, right? So please send me your squares, and it's for Christmas, Halloween, or St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, so get those in the mail. Do them, even if it's 1 or 2. It doesn't have to be a dozen or whatever. If it's 1 or 2, that's all right. It doesn't matter, really. But everyone counts. That's for sure. I mean, I was like 2 down, and I had to go into my mail and pull some for each of the two of the blankets that I was making. So so I'm starting to work on our little retreat in October. I hope if I hear from everybody, I do have a list in case there's any cancellations. I have a couple of people um, that would like to come, and I'm on their they're on my waiting list. So I'm looking forward to it. It's I think the planning of it is the fun part. So anyway, so I'm actively doing all that and trying to keep up with all this stuff. So I haven't picked a date yet for Christmas in July, but I figure probably in the middle of July, somewhere around there. Um, and we'll see. We'll see. Because I've got a lot more of this fabric, and I would like to make some more bags. Oh, people like these Granny Square bags, so I'm gonna to put some more of those together. Okay, so got a lot to do, they say. Okay, everybody. I think we're caught up. I think we are caught up. Um, I'm looking for besides the blankets and stuff. I'm looking for a simple something simple that I want to do. I have some big skeins of yarn, and I've been looking at squares to make a bunch of squares in the 2 colors and put them together and make something out of them. One of the greatest blanket makers is Mama Swift, Trisha from Mama Swift. Um, Hopefully she'll be coming back soon, but she can put a blanket together like nobody I've ever seen, and they're all so beautiful. And basically, she sometimes it just the one she made me was just off the top of her head, and she's just creative like that. But she does hell of a job on a blanket. I've never seen anybody any better than she is. Um, so anyway, she's working on some that are just gorgeous, gorgeous, unbelievable. And yeah, I'm starting to get filled up again. Okay, my friends, thank you for stopping by and visiting with me. And I enjoy visiting with you too. It's I've been having good days and bad days. Um, I just it's like you wish somebody would kick you in the butt and say, "Hey, you got it." But I don't have it. I don't have the energy or something. It's just I just do the smallest amount of what I have to do. Um, But I want to thank you for your kind um, thank yous for the dolls I sent out, and everyone just was so sweet. And I'm glad you like them. I put a lot of effort into it, and I think I do it the best way I can. And I do it because to make it sturdy and it will last you a long time. So I don't even have a damn it doll. So you know, but thank you for stopping by and get those squares coming. 6 inches. All the information is in the description of the dimensions of the blankets, but also the 6 inches squares. And stay with the colors for those 3 holidays. Okay, so let me see. Oh, here it is. Gotta find my button. Whoops. Here's my button. Okay, guys. I will talk to you soon. Maybe I'll have another 4. It seems like I'm doing four a week, right? But yeah, but I can't make them if you don't send me squares. Gotta have a square. Gotta have a square to make a blanket. I think that's the way it works. So please, if you can, send me a couple. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just put an envelope and send it to me. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of blankets. A lot of blankets. I'm just thrilled to death. So if you saw anything here tonight that you like, you want to get a heads up, that's why I put it. I gave it a heads up because it's July is coming, this week? What day? Well, today is what? 25th. It's coming next week. That's right, next week, because July 4th is next week, right? Yeah. So let's get popping. I'd like to have a bunch made for Nancy for August. So thank you all so much. Thank you for the visit. Abby was here, but she's been on my shit list. She I don't know. She's tickled. I don't know. She's like a woman. She's like a female, which she is. Oh my God, she's a mess. All right, everybody. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Have a great week.